Hey y'all, I hope everybody is doing good. I've got just a couple of things I want to share. That's going to be a short video. One of the things that happened, has been several weeks ago, and I'll take y'all down there and show y'all what I'm talking about. But the other thing happened just yesterday. I was going out to pick up my little grandson, and I got to this certain spot on the road. It's about 2 miles away from our house, and a rock hit the passenger side window, and then I seen a rock go over the windshield, y'all. I mean, it's serious. And I seen it land like down there where the windshield wipers go. And I was hoping, when I got to where I pick up my grandson, that it would still be there, but it wasn't in there. It must have bounced out. There's my cat. And the thing of it was, I know your tire can sling rocks, but I wasn't spinning. I was going up a hill, but I wasn't spinning. But I recorded the area, and I'll explain, that to y'all and kind of show y'all how the rock went. But then this other incident that happened, this has been a few weeks ago. I went down to let the chickens out in the morning before I go pick up my grandson. I try to do it before I go pick him up, but in case something happens, I don't want him to be in the car. I drive my car down there, y'all. I won't walk down there. But anyways, there's a culvert, an old culvert Paul has down there. It's bent. He couldn't use it. He had some others that he was able to use, but he still has that one. But anyways, when I went down there to let the chickens out, I looked down there and I thought, what is down there? It was just something big and black, and I was trying to remember what was down there. And but this was like blacker than black, and it was early in the morning. The sun was coming up, so it wasn't dark outside, but it was, it wasn't super bright either. But anyways, so I hurried up and let the chickens out, and then got back in my car and left. Well, I went back down there that afternoon, and I looked at this culvert, or I looked down there, and it was the culvert that was down there. But you can see through the culvert, and so the next morning when I let the chickens out, I looked, and I should have been able to see a little bit of daylight through there, but y'all, I couldn't see nothing. It was, whatever it was big and black and just blocking that whole area. Anyways, I'm gonna take y'all down there and kind of show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay, there's that culvert thing that I'm talking about. And when I looked down there, even though it was in the morning, the sun was in the east, and I checked it out the next morning, you could still see daylight through there. But when I looked down there that particular morning, it was just solid black there. And it makes me wonder if there was something down there, which is freaky. I don't know, because when I looked down there, I stopped, I looked, and I thought, what is that down there? And I would say I'm probably 30 yards, maybe 25 yards away from that culvert. That's a chicken you hear. But like I said, the next morning when I looked, I could see some daylight through there. And that morning it was just blacker than black right there. Okay, like I said, I'll throw in the part of the video where I show y'all on the gravel road where something hit my car. I couldn't find anything on my car. Like, it hit so hard, I thought it was going to crack the window. It scared me. And then I saw the rock, I don't know if it was another rock or what, fly in front of my car. Y'all, it was crazy. But, and I was also going to tell y'all too that whenever Bradley Hatcher was on his way here, he stopped there on those cattle guards, or just past, no, actually it was a little before the cattle guards, to make, he was trying to make sure he was going the right way. And he said that, you know, he's seen something to the left. He thought it was a great big bush. It was off the side of the road. And, you know, it was getting dark. And then he went, you know, he was kind of moving, I guess, when he seen it. He said he's seen it out of the corner of his eye. And he thought, should I back up? And he said he didn't. So we went down there the next day. And there's no bush there, you know, where he was seeing whatever it was. So, you know, I don't know if he actually saw something or not. But anyways, so if you want to see, you know, kind of how it went in my car, I'll put that video up after this. But I'm going to go ahead and just say, you know, in my video. And but I do love and appreciate y'all very much. Y'all please be safe. Please remember to pray for the sick and the hurting. And remember to keep Greg in your prayers. And our friend John, who had came out to visit, he's going to have surgery Thursday. So keep him in your prayers. And my friend Leah, they lost a family member. And, you know, she always leaves comments too. So just remember to keep them in your prayers. And, you know, pray for our country and the world. And again, I love and appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all have a wonderful week. And I hope the good Lord blesses everyone. Okay, y'all. This morning, I was coming out to pick up my little grandson. And I got about right in here. I was about right in here. I hate to stop on this hill, but I was about right in here. Let me roll the window down and show y'all. Okay, look how thick that is. Okay. But I was about right in here, and a rock hit that window. It was so loud I thought it was gonna bust it. And then I seen a rock come over the windshield, and it landed down there where the wipers were at. So when I got up here to where I picked my grandson up, I got out of the car, and I was hoping the rock would still be there, but it wasn't there. The rock was probably a little bit bigger than a quarter. I don't think I spun it with my tires, because I wasn't spinning. And, you know, I was driving slow, so, and, you know, I'm about 2 miles from my house. Yeah, we live a good ways down a gravel road. But, I don't know, y'all. And when I seen that rock, the rock hit the window, and then within 2 seconds, I seen the other